Hey guys! Major developments are unfolding in the crypto world today. Lit updates on Bitcoin, Solana in the US, XRP's wild price action, plus lower cap altcoin news. If you're invested in crypto, you'll want to take in all these details. Let's begin with Bitcoin and the FOMC meeting. Breaking news indicates the Federal Reserve is holding interest rates steady at 4.5%, meaning no change. Bitcoin rallied both leading into and following that announcement. Why did investors approve? Because it matched market expectations. The market had already priced in no change. Still, forecasts for 2025 suggest 2 rate cuts this year, although the odds of that remain uncertain. The lack of clarity partly stems from Donald Trump versus Jerome Powell. Another reason for Bitcoin's price boost is what Jerome Powell actually said about the Federal Reserve's balance sheet.
How much of it is tariff? So let me say that it is going to be very difficult to have a precise assessment of how much of inflation is coming from tariffs and from other, and that's already the case.
Fresh from the FOMC, here's a direct quote. Beginning in April, the committee will slow the pace of decline of its securities holdings by reducing the monthly redemption cap on Treasury securities from $25 billion to $5 billion. This update signals we are nearing the end of quantitative tightening, an essential step toward eventual quantitative easing. The Federal Reserve's cap for offloading balance sheet assets was $60 billion last May, then it fell to $25 billion, and soon it will be $5 billion per month. This suggests quantitative tightening could conclude around mid-year. Keep watching Bitcoin's price, and as I learn more, I'll keep you updated. Moving on to massive XRP news, the SEC is dropping its lawsuit against Ripple. In a statement, CEO Brad Garlinghouse said,
"As many of you know, just over 4 years ago, the United States SEC filed its lawsuit against Ripple. I'm finally able to announce that this case has ended. It's over."
Naturally, people wanted to see how XRP's price responded, and it jumped more than 10%, now trading at around $2.50. Brad Garlinghouse spoke on Bloomberg, explaining that the SEC has withdrawn its appeal.
And so they filed suit in December of 2020. We won on the key parts of the case in the summer of 23. Judge Torres made a ruling that XRP in and of itself was not a security. That's almost a verbatim quote. The SEC filed an appeal about 8 months ago, and what they've now agreed is that they're going to drop that appeal. We still have a cross appeal pending, and so we go from being defendant really to plaintiff. So we now are in the driver's seat to determine how we want to proceed.
Are you dropping it?
We're going to see. It feels a lot better to be on the offense than the defense. You know, 4 years, we spent over $150 million defending that case, not just for Ripple, but for the whole industry. I think it was really important that this SEC, the Gensler SEC, was really trying to bully and continue lawfare, filing lawsuits and lawsuits and lawsuits against crypto companies. That's over now, and I think that's great for the US crypto industry and frankly, great for crypto at large.
Over to Solana. Tomorrow marks the first ever launch of Solana-based ETFs in US markets, specifically their trading debut on March 20th. There have been Solana ETFs in places like Brazil, possibly Canada, but never before in the United States. However, these are futures ETFs, not spot ETFs. That means the issuers and customers don't actually buy any SOL tokens, they're only trading on price. The issuer, Florida-based Volatility Shares LLC, is not as prominent as BlackRock or ARK Invest. This step is meaningful in the bigger picture, but don't expect major short-term price impacts. I'll continue to provide updates. I would also like to introduce you to the Cryptonomy Platform. This is a UK-based venture capital fund, as well as a cryptocurrency lending and trading organization, which specifically supports new crypto projects with its Launchpool product. Their lending program provides staking options with annual returns as high as 180%. Established in 2019, Cryptonomy has now been operating successfully for 5 years. It has amassed more than 1 million users and boasts reserve capital exceeding £6 billion. In total, over $40 billion in transactions have been processed since the platform began. There are more than 650 assets available for users to earn from, and Cryptonomy operates across more than 200 jurisdictions. Altogether, it has already paid out over $194 million to its users. Cryptonomy has caught the attention of numerous influencers on YouTube and other social channels, and the feedback so far has been overwhelmingly positive, indicating the platform has built a strong reputation. Cryptonomy spans a wide range of cryptocurrency sectors, including Web3, DeFi, Metaverse and DeFi, NFT, payments and trading, compliance solutions, and more. All in all, Cryptonomy is worth a closer look, and I recommend checking the link in the video description to sign up. Personally, I have already registered and started to receive passive income. As mentioned, you can earn up to 180% annually through staking. The platform offers both flexible and fixed staking returns, and you can choose which asset you want to stake: Bitcoin, Ethereum, or various other altcoins. After selecting, for instance, Bitcoin, you simply click Deposit, decide how many coins to stake, and press Continue. From there, you'll begin earning passive income. Moving on to Launchpool, here you can discover new crypto projects handpicked by the Cryptonomy team. You can invest at early stages and potentially profit from the future rise of these tokens. If you are interested, let me know in the comments, and I'll provide more detailed coverage on launch pools in an upcoming video. There is also a margin trading feature, which comes with higher risks but can yield greater rewards, potentially 20 to 30% per month. To get started, you click Open Position, pick your investment term, and select Go Leverage. In summary, Cryptonomy offers multiple investment methods so you can earn a solid passive income with minimal risk. If you ever have questions, the platform offers 24/7 customer support through live chat on the website or by email. Their chat support usually answers within a minute, demonstrating Cryptonomy's readiness to resolve issues quickly. Withdrawals also work well on the platform. For verified users, up to $1 million can be withdrawn daily, while unverified users can withdraw up to $500,000 per day. Personally, I faced no problems withdrawing my earnings. You'll find the registration link for the Cryptonomy platform in the video description, along with links to their social media. Be sure to follow them there to stay up to date on the latest news and track this project's ongoing developments. Meanwhile, Ondo is making headlines again. Last month, they became the first real-world asset, RWA, provider on Mastercard's multi-token network. Meeting Mastercard picked them to help businesses earn daily yield on tokenized short-term US government treasury funds, with 24/7 subscription and redemption and no reliance on stablecoin on-ramps or settlement windows. It's a milestone because it provides a direct on-ramp for traditional Web2 users, letting them earn yield in a familiar Mastercard environment. Ondo says,
used many of the same principles from stablecoin design to inform what we've done here. It is no exaggeration to say that we believe that what stablecoins have done for the dollar, Ondo Global Markets will do for securities. We believe that with the success of yield coins and the launch of Ondo Global Markets, we're entering a new phase in financial markets. Unlike many, however, we don't believe that this new phase need operate outside of regulations, destroy incumbents, or fundamentally change the way markets operate. Instead, we believe that this phase represents the next stage in the evolution of financial markets, where the best of DeFi and the best of TradFi combine to create markets that are more transparent, more efficient, and more accessible. You might call it a foundational upgrade. We call it Wall Street 2.0.
They call it Wall Street 2.0, and they want observers to notice which crypto solutions Wall Street ought to engage with. That's all for today. Come have a beer, hang out, and talk about all things crypto. Remember to like and subscribe, keeping you informed, guys. Bye.